The singer-songwriter in Cebu, Philippines. She also leads worship for her church in her hometown. She's a practicing architect. She does mighty work with her hands. She's a practicing architect and a master plumber. How about that? She began sharing her music during the lockdowns, eventually releasing 18 songs since January of 21. She writes and sings mostly in English with the hope to bring God's message of love, redemption, and hope through songs of varied genres to reach those who feel like they are too far gone for the reach of grace to reach them and to wake up the saints in all of us. And we're so grateful for her music as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Reds Room stage once again. Closing us out tonight, it's Mary Oz Music. Mary Oz, good evening to you, my friend. How are you this evening?
I'm good. I'm good.
Or should I
Actually, Ranger
say,
Raider Red can have this antlers if he wants.
I said, no, late, no earlier did I say reindeer red that I look over, I'm like, wait a minute. Those are reindeer antlers on Mary's head.
Yeah,
That is
it's the only
fantastic.
Christmas thing I got going. I don't have the background on me.
I don't, all I have to say is with some of my Christmas blazers, I don't know where you got those, but I need those in my life.
These are my dogs. Actually, I bought them for him, but
What?
and then I borrowed it. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, God, wow. All right. There you go. Yeah, reindeers. I see that. I did not look over and see that before. I'm like, wait a minute. And just she has reindeer ears. Oh, and reindeer antlers. All right.
Yeah.
And see, Elizabeth, this artist definitely would be helpful come night of soap because if you have any plumbing issues with your toilets, bud, she could fix it.
I'm not the kind of a Mario kind of a plumber. But I can still help you with that for
You
sure.
know? Now, what originally got you into like architects and plumbing? All this is just d design. Now, are you actually like using like computer like CAD work, like designing software and stuff like that? What got you into
Yeah.
all that?
Started with I guess when I became an architect, it wasn't. It was just the beginning of CAD work. Actually, I'm pretty old when I say that, but I guess for me, architecture was just made sense. It's a marriage of For me, it's a marriage of art and math, and two things I like. So I thought, I think architecture fits that the best, and so I took it. Master plumber kind of came in the end. It was just a thing that I picked up alongside architecture that I hope can help people with. It's not something I'm passionate about, but it's something I hope it can help people with.
Do you design like residential things, commercial things, all of
Uh,
it?
l- yes, a little of those, but not big projects like high rise buildings. I don't do those. Just little houses, a little commercial, a little retail, some of that. Yeah.
Fantastic. Good stuff there. Oh, Crystal. Oh, Crystal. Do I need to sing it in the key of it? Mary the Red's Room Reindeer.
Yes, you just did.
Thank you, Crystal. We'll sing it in the
Okay.
after party. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, Mary, what's the first song you've got to share with us here tonight?
So I was wondering, I was asking earlier if I could sing New Year songs, and I decided to bump one of the New Year song. And since everyone was doing some of the hymns, I decided to pick this one up. Song I've not sung in a long time. I think it's just a fitting Advent song as we're approaching Christmas, and it's one of my favorites. It's called O Come Emmanuel," and I guess I released this back in 2021 when I released a Christmas EP, and this was one of the covers that this was the only cover that I did, and just because I love the song and how it's just the melodies in it and the prayer of it, and I hope that it's something that we will always pray in our hearts, allowing in our hearts to invite Emmanuel. It's not something that we take for granted this Christmas, especially with everything that's going on and with how the rest of the world kind of celebrates it. I hope it is a constant and open invitation for our Emmanuel to come to us and appreciate Him being God with us. So
Amen.
here's "O Come, O Come, Emmanuel."
Love your
It's
version of this. Here's Mary Alice. Oh, come on, come, Emmanuel.
Yeah, it's a little like infused a bit of inspired a bit of the carol of something I can't remember the title of that. O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel that mourns in lonely exile here until the Son of God appear. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Oh, come, our wisdom from on high, who ordered all things far and nigh. To us their path of knowledge show, and teach us in her ways to go. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Oh, come, thou day spring, come and cheer our spirits by thine ebon and drive away the shades of night and pierce the clouds and bring us light. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Oh, come, desire of nation, thou shalt division see, and be thyself our King of peace. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. Okay.
Hmm. Love it. I think it's relatively fitting too. If you remember, starting out this whole night tonight, Kaya did a little instrumental of Carol of the
Oh,
Bells
yeah, that one. Yeah, Carol of the
on
Bells for
piano,
sure.
and now we have Mary Oz towards the end of the night, mixing a little bit, of course, of the Carol of the Bells styling with O Come Emmanuel. Just
Yeah,
great spin on one of my favorite Christmas classics. I was singing along to that one too, and
thank you. Yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
Kaya says, "This is my favorite hymn. Thank you. I love your version. We need a link to your Christmas EP too." That's right.
sure.
I think it's on all the major streaming services and things like that.
It is. Yeah.
Check out her EP. It's definitely, and I think for the Night of Hope Coming to Door, I think we did air I think the lyric video or whatnot of O Come Emmanuel. It's a fantastic version, by the way. Just awesome stuff there. Um,
Yeah.
uh, what is it? Suzanne says, Suzanne Kimmelman, good evening to you. Nice to see you. Emmanuel is my favorite name for God, and God with us is the most amazing
Amen.
comfort. Indeed, it is. Good to have you with us there, Suzanne. Oh, Jeffrey. Well, we have Plumber Paul with Spud over there. Now we have Plumber Mary. Oh dear.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Lisa, good evening to you. Lisa Fenstermacher tuning in. Good evening to you. Welcome into the program here tonight on Red's Room. Awesome stuff here tonight with everyone here. What are some of the things that you might be working on as we wind towards the end of the year, first part of next year? Anything exciting for you coming up?
I actually had not anything, didn't have anything planned until last night. I was thinking of if I can catch up for a New Year kind of release. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off. I'm being
Ooh.
ambitious here. So it's a song that I bumped off the list, the lineup that I have for today. So if I get it out, I hope that you will enjoy it. Yeah.
That'd be fantastic. That'd be fantastic. Looking forward to that. Always releasing some great stuff. Mary Alice is. We always love featuring it here on Red's Room. Not too mess. Red was wanting to know on the for the next one on your master volume if you could just
Okay.
peek it downwards just a hair. You're peaking just slightly in the last one. So just a little bit of a notch will hopefully do it. Get in the sweet spot there. Song number two there, Mary. What do you have for us tonight?
Yeah. So I guess is the volume okay?
Yeah.
Oh, so this next song is called Emmanuel. By the way, the previous song that I sang, it's if you can't listen to it, it's got an amazing we call it production behind it. And if you noticed, I messed up the third verse just because I forgot that I had a couple of chord changes right in the end there, so I forgot about that, and I forgot what chord I was singing in. Anyway, so I had a really good producer who did that for me, who's local here, and I thought he just really did a really good job. I thought that was my favorite, I guess, song in the EP. I hope you can check that out. The EP is called Project Christmas. It was released back in 2021. And so this next song I'll be singing is again it's called Emmanuel. It was recently written or like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and we're still in the process of tweaking some lines here. We're not perfectly sure that it's supposed to be the way it is now, but for now I'll share this version of the song with you. It's called Emmanuel. It's co-written with a friend in Scotland. Her name is Amy Berry. Looking for a scepter and a crown, you won't find it here. Waiting for a sign to fall to the ground, you won't find it here. Where's the palace where he lays? Where's the royal pie? You won't find it here. Here lies the king, the priest, the prophet, the hope for something more. To us a child is born, Savior of the world, Emmanuel, God with us, Emmanuel, God with us. Calling all the least, the last, the lost, find your freedom here. Right between these hands nailed to the cross, find your freedom here. Lived in truth, and love and grace, from the manger to the grave. Emmanuel, God with us. Emmanuel, God with us. Emmanuel, on the cross. Emmanuel, laid to rest. Emmanuel, resurrect. Emmanuel, God with us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Awesome. Awesome tune. Love it. Kaya says, yay. Beautiful. Love the vibe. I do too. Just such a cool song. Such a great meaning and message behind it too. Oh, there you go, Suzanne. She mentioned Emmanuel was his favorite name for God, God with us, most amazing comfort. Well, there you go. That song melded them both together, if you noticed. She before she even heard it, she says, "I love it already." Just going off with the title. So I'm pretty sure if she's like us, she loved that song. It's awesome stuff there. As we're celebrating the reason for the season right here on this Friday before Christmas here on Red's Room, helping bring some Christmas cheer to you and your families, I hope, with this great stuff here tonight. Uh, Song number three there, Mary. What do you have for us here tonight?
This one's a release I did with a friend last Christmas in 2023. It was co-written with somebody in Carly Lessing from. She's also a singer-songwriter in South Africa. And if you hear if you can listen to it on Spotify and all other platforms, it was produced in South Africa too. And I thought they did just a cool production to it. And so I hope you give that a listen to. This one's called Upside Down Kingdom. And I guess it talks about how when Jesus came to the world, how he turned things around. For me, it changed the way I thought when he came into my life. And I think he changed time, even changed what was the pattern of history, and he changed who we will become. At the same time, he changed how we love. And there's so much to learn in the way that God loves, and that's just so countercultural to what's being presented in the world today. And I hope that we keep looking into God to teach us how to be more loving, more compassionate. So this one's called Upside Down Kingdom. Son of a tailor and builder, was born cold and damp in a manger. The King of Kings came down to us, changed how we think. of heaven in chorus sang over the fields like cathedrals. The shepherd king came for the least, the lowliest of these. In this upside down kingdom, the king laid down his crown for the cross. He chose to give his life for the lost and the broken soul. He's come to take us home, take us home, 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 take us home, home. Some wise men had traveled the distance, followed a star for directions, found majesty, became honest, to change who will become. In this upside down kingdom, the king laid down his crown for the lost. He chose to give his life for the lost and the broken soul. In this upside down kingdom, the king laid down his crown for the cross. He chose to give his life for the lost and the broken souls. He's come to take us home, take us home, 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 take us home, Son of a tailor and builder, was stone cold and bare on a timber. The Son of God died for us to change how we love. Thank you.
Such a great message. Mary Oz music right here. On this Friday before Christmas edition of Red's Room, what is the favorite aspect of collaboration and co-writing and collaborating for you? What do you think it adds to the dimension of your music? What's the favorite part of it for you?
I guess just meeting new people. I never thought that my world would open up like this, during the pandemic, and be able to just meet people who I probably would never be able to meet. I mean, even if it's just on Zoom, and be able to work out ideas with. I used to write by myself, and I still do a lot. And me in my little room where I make music, and just for God to expand that into inviting other people into that small world, and just bring in new flavors, bring in new ideas that a different culture can give a song, and just the I guess just the marriage of different cultures and different personalities. Even it was just when God puts them all together, it just comes out something magical.
I think that's just the awesome thing about so many of the independent artists that both of our platforms feature on the regular, and just seeing a lot of them, work together and collaborate together in a lot of different ways. And I think that's the one great thing that if there's any one thing that the pandemic did well, I guess, for musicians and for I think both of our platforms, because I think if it wasn't necessarily for that, God was able to use an unfortunate circumstance like that to bring Red's Room and CMS together and its communities together, where who knows if we may have otherwise, and who knows, yeah, if it weren't for that, if I would have met and collaborated and worked with to this day so many amazing people who I call dear friends that I don't know if it wasn't for that and having to necessitate moving all of the programs virtually and lean hardware into it, that I would have had a chance to just fellowship with so many amazing people that
Yeah.
I now call friends over the last 3 or 4 years. You're right. That's definitely a great part of it. I think if you're a musician or if you're a creator in this virtual age, is getting a chance to just meet with so many people that you never thought you had a chance to meet from different
Yeah.
parts and different corners of the world.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
technology has made it easier for us to do that and accomplish that, where you don't need to be in the same room hammering out ideas anymore in the same recording studio. You can do it virtually over Zoom and do a co-write over Zoom and hammer
Yeah.
things out. And so it's cool um, in that sense. Um, what's your favorite part of this time of the year, Mary? Is there a favorite aspect of it for you in celebrating this time of year?
Usually it would have been because I'm spending it with family and especially with my nephews and all. But my nephews are not. My nephews have migrated to the U.S. and so we kind of there's a missing kind of like missing piece in the heart that we hope which wasn't there. And so I guess I wouldn't really say it's something I have the same like a hope for this Christmas, but I guess for me, with everything that has happened in my family and just my community, I'm just really grateful that I can spend it with my parents. Yeah.
What part of the U.S. did your nephews move to?
They're in Arizona.
Oh, they're in Arizona. I'll be darned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my family myself down in Arizona. They're right
Oh,
near right where they are. So that's awesome.
yeah.
Good stuff there. And yes, it's always wonderful when you get to share the
Mm.
the holiday season with your parents or the ones you love. It's totally awesome. Of course, we have one more tune here tonight before we get on to the after party, and of course, Red will tell us about not only tomorrow but our New Year's lineup the following week is finally finalized. That's right. We have a final roster for you that we will fully announce here coming up in just a little bit. As we have a nightly visit with Red, but um oh, or Red says if you have something additional, you can do a fifth song if you wanted to. But that's up to you. Since you're the last one. He's a lot of
Okay,
time for a fifth one if you wish to tack another one on there. But
we'll see. We'll see if I have a voice. I still have voice left after the fourth one. After this one, yeah.
well, at the very least, let's see where we're at after this one. What's this next tune you have for us tonight?
So this one, I shared this back then in I don't know when, 2021 I think or 2022, but there was a hope of releasing this, but I never got the permission to, and so since I won't be able to um have like a permanent release of the song or even have it up on YouTube, I'll just share it live. And this song was the words of this song was taken from the poem written by Dietrich Bonhoeffer. It's called New Year 1945, and I think he wrote it in 1945 apparently, but he wrote it I think when he was in prison. He's a he's an Austrian, if I'm not mistaken, or a German Israeli who was imprisoned back at the time of the Holocaust, and he wrote this. He penned this. I took it from the the book called The Cost of Discipleship, which he wrote, and there was the preface of the book had this poem which he wrote. So the poem is called New Year 945. You can look that up. I think the words are just powerful for me, and I hope that it will comfort you in facing the coming year. for good to stay and guide me, comforted and inspired beyond all fear. I live these days with you and thought beside me and pass with you to come in the earliest still torments our hearts unhazy. The long days of sorrow still endure. Father, grant to the soul thou hast been chastened, that thou hast promised the healing and the cure. Should it be us to give the cup of breathing, even to the dregs of pain and thy command? We will not falter, thankfully receiving all that is given by thy love and hand. While all the paths are great and tenders, lonely will face the future, be it or nay. And even in the war, God will befriend us, no more surely on each New Year's Day. No more surely on each New Year's Day. But should it be thy will once more to release us to life's enjoyment and its good sunshine, that we learn from sorrow shall increase us, and all our life be dedicated as thine. Today let candles shed their radiant beam, though our not darkness are they not thy light, leading us happy to our lawful meeting. Thou canst do in our darkest night. When now the silence deepens for our heart, now we may hear thy children's voices raised from all the unseen world around us dying, the universal being in thy grace. While all the paths are great and endless, only will face the future, be it or nay. And even in the war, God will befriend us, no more surely on each New Year's Day. While all the paths are great and endless, only will face the future, be it or nay. And even in the war, God will befriend us, oh, most surely on each New Year's Day. Oh, most surely on each New Year's Day. Oh, most surely on each New Year's Day. Thank you.
Ah, awesome stuff from Mary Oz. Love the story behind the cover of that song too. Fantastic stuff there. Although Red said, "Hey, does that mean there's a bootleg album coming?"
I don't even know. I mean, it actually costs a lot. I mean, I reached out to the publishers, and I don't know if it was a good deal, but I didn't take it. It's just too much, I guess, for me. So hopefully, maybe I don't know.
Yeah, some of those cover songs to license, I'm sure, come with a
Yeah,
price tag. That's definitely sure.
yeah.
Kaya Kana, of course, lots of applause over there. for that cover song, definitely. Suzanne, as you are a wonderful storyteller. Yes, indeed. We're so thankful for Mary.
For that.
Do you have another one, or are we calling it here?
Do you want me to do another one?
I don't know. That's up to Red. He was the one who originally mentioned five, I guess. I think the reason why he said it was because you had mentioned that you had removed a song to add one or something. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I did. I did, yeah.
I think
Let's
he was
see.
saying you could add the song back in if you
Okay,
wanted to. But
okay, sure. The New Year song. This one's another New Year song, I guess. This one's called Cheers. Sang this last year, I think, and I just hope that I guess for me, this is just a song of hope. That so many things that you probably want to change, but you know, even if things won't get better, but I hope that we working in our lives and our hearts that we will be better, and to look on into another year, maybe another battle, but we got testimonies, and we got the testimonies of the saints, and we got our own testimonies that God has given us, so blessed us with, and I hope that we look forward to um, setting our hearts, I guess, reaching out for what God has for us, even the dreams that He has put in our hearts to, go out of our comfort zone and reach for them. And for me, has been a way God has pulled me closer and has set me on a, way back home into back into His heart. And at first, I thought I was fearful about, chasing music and as a dream, and I thought it would just be too materialistic for me, too egotistic for me. But God has allowed me to be closer to His heart even more, writing these songs and just going fearless, I guess, diving fearless. And so this one's called Cheers.
final song's not here in Red's room.
Another year, another battle. All with stories in a Bible. And we count all we lost and hope that we won't forget. All the things that we gained and hope that we won't regret. So here's to the hope for change. Things won't get better. Hey, I will be better. And I say it's to new hands we shake to, moving new mountains, conquering giants, to plans we make, to grounds we break. We'll say cheers to the art of endings, new beginnings. We say run from tomorrow, leave misfortune in the rearview, and we dream with our hearts, 'cause nothing is set in stone. And we reach for the stars as we find our way back home. So here's to the hope for change. Things won't get better, yeah, I will be better. And I say here's to new hands we shake to, moving the mountains, conquering giants, to grounds we make, to grounds we break. We'll to say cheers to the art of endings, new beginnings. Oh, cheers to shit. Things won't get better. Hey, I will be better. I say yes to the hope for change. Things won't get better. I will be better. And I'll say yes to new hands we shake to moving new mountains, conquering giants and plans we made. Hey, to grounds we break. Hey, we live to say cheers to the art of endings, new beginnings. Oh, we say cheers to, cheers to new beginnings. Oh, we say cheers to, cheers to new beginnings. Thank you.
It's Mary Oz music here, closing us out tonight on Red's Room. Mary, where are some of the different places we can continue to follow your journey and continue to connect up with you as well?
Oh yeah, you can add me as a friend on Facebook, and I'll for sure add you as a friend. Um, do have a Facebook page, Mary Oz Music, and you can find me on all streaming platforms and on YouTube. You can search for Mary Oz or Mary Oz Music, but I think on this Spotify and all the music platforms, it's just Mary Oz. I've shortened my name. If you can see, my name is Mary Ozaraga, and my nephews try to pronounce it and to tell Alexa to play my songs, and they can't get my last name correctly. So I've shortened it to Mary Oz, and it'd be easier for even Alexa to find it.
Good stuff there. Red will join us here in just a second. See, I don't know if I feel right calling him Reindeer Red anymore because we have, according to Crystal, we have
That
Mary
was
the
a full
Red
verse.
Room Reindeer here with us. Let's go ahead and pray for Mary before we head on into Evernight Visit with Red in the after party. Oh, Merry Mischief Makers. Oh, Merry Mischief Maker for Red. Oh dear. Oh dear. All right. Well, Lord, we just thank you for Mary. We just thank you for continuing to just let her gift shine. And for all of us here, we just thank you that you're filling her full of music with truth and transparency. Um, that's shining a light on the good news and the hope that the gospel brings. We just thank you um, that you have continued to allow her to collaborate and work with a number of different people across not only where she is locally in the Philippines, but across the globe. And we just thank you that you'll continue to open the doors of opportunity for her to walk through and collaborate with and continue to write and publish her music. And we just thank you for continuing to expand her reach of her music. Uh, Reaching across bounds of not only where she is in the Philippines, but across the US and across wherever it is that you have called her music to reach. We just thank you that her music will continue to do so and that you will continue to inspire her in her music, that you will continue to give her the lyrics, the melodies, the songs that she would be able to write, to be able to bring hope and encouragement to the masses and continue to influence and impact hearts and lives for eternity. We just thank you that for her support and friendship and continuing to be here tonight, finishing off this edition of Red's Room tonight. We just ask that you continue to provide for her personally and professionally as only you're able to do. We just thank you for Mary's gift of music that you've given her to shine brightly tonight here on Red's Room in this wonderful time of the year that we celebrate. We just thank you and ask for your continued blessings, and we just thank you in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much, Joe, and thank you so much, Red, for having me again. And really blessed by everyone here. Kaya started out really sweet and beautiful, and Crystal got powerful, powerful voice that was really ministering. And I guess I most relate to Nathaniel's kind of music. I loved it. I loved it. And again, thank you all for having me. I'm really blessed.
It has been a absolutely wonderful night. Let me tell you, I saw this night coming, and I saw it early in the week, and I looked at the line, but I was like, "Wow, this is going to be a night right here, especially for this time of the year." Mary, Crystal, and Nathaniel and Kaya, just an absolutely fantastic night. Is one I've had a pleasure and honor of hosting and being alongside and having a front row seat for this one tonight. And there's another great one coming tomorrow night as well.